So my name is Aaron Evans. I am from Charlotte, North Carolina. I am a mass communication and journalism student specializing in mass media production, and I play the euphonium, and this is my second year in the Bugle marching machine.
It is roughly about 6:50 in the morning, and I am now off to the gym. I really try to work out Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. It's a new routine I'm trying to do. But basically, the gym is a way for me to basically wake up in the morning, but also helps me wake up every day.
So why'd you choose North Carolina A&T?
Basically, in high school, a lot of it was scholarship money. I got accepted into Clemson, but it was $44,000 a year, and I didn't have that money. But A&T offered me a scholarship, so I was like, yeah, might as well go down to the HBCU. So I visited. I loved the campus environment, and I was in band in high school, so might as well go down and audition. Came down, audition, earned a scholarship, and here I am.
What is a typical day like for you?
Typical day for me is wake up right around 6:30, 6:45 in the morning and head to the gym. That helps me wake up in the morning and feel refreshed for the rest of the day. Eat breakfast, go to my 3 or 2 classes depending on the day of the week. After that, go to the caf, get some dinner, and head down to the band room and practice basically for the rest of the evening.
I am now in the cafeteria, about to eat some breakfast after the workout. So my days are set up like this. On Mondays, I have 4 classes. I have my world religion class at 9 o'clock. I have my journalism 220 honors with Ms. Callahan at 10. I have my practitioner at 11:30 to 1:30, and then I have Spanish. That starts at 1 and goes into 2 o'clock, but I've discussed with my Spanish teacher and got that whole figured out. Changed up the look, already, and heading to my first class of the day, my 9 a.m., which is philosophy.
Coming from a core style school, how has your transition to the style here at A&T been?
Honestly, very difficult. When I first joined, I was so used to being able to play with a round sound, but in the environment, everyone was just like really, really loud, and I was like, wait, what am I doing wrong? I had to figure out like how to be able to switch different playing styles. So talking to section leaders and trying to figure out different ways, had to spend time practicing on my own outside of rehearsal, working on how to push out a lot of volume while still keeping good tone. And that was just a skill that I had to develop over these past 2 years. But it's still a work in progress, but I believe that by the time I finish with the Bugle March Machine, I'll be able to switch from back and forth from core style and to the more HBCU style of playing.
Just left my world religion philosophy class, and as I said before about being a journalism student, just talking about always have to be on top of the news. So I usually check my phone on Twitter and basically just check on any news updates from across the world, the globe, the United States, and also Greensboro. But now I'm heading to my journalism 220 honors class, and I'll show you the little pathway I gotta take.
Tell me a bit about your DCI experience.
Oh man, DCI is just a life-changing experience. I started out in high school, my senior year of high school, going into freshman year of college. Man, I don't even know where to begin. The Troopers, to me, is just a whole different family. Being around the same people every day for 3 months, sleeping on gym floors, rehearsing at awful fields or even perfectly fantastic fields, and performing in amazing venues in front of thousands of people. It's something unimaginable. Just experiencing it is it's just a big change for me. But it brought me into a world where I needed to find myself, and I learned so many more musicianship skills that I enhanced when I came to college.
This is the Crosby building.
What are some differences and similarities with the BGMM and the Troopers?
Similarities is discipline. There is the same level of discipline with DCI and with Bugle March Machine. You are expected to do a job, and that is to play your instrument to the best of your ability, know your music, learn your music, interact with everybody, follow directions, go 100% all the time. one thing I would say that would be a difference is with the troopers, you are treated as an adult right out the gate. There's no, if you mess up, oh, that's okay, like, that's okay, sweetie, or whatever. Like, it's really if you mess up, you can be kicked out completely. It is a one and done kind of deal. Until you make the Corps, it is expected of you to deliver the first time, every time. And when I came into the Bugle March Machine, I noticed some of the people around me that came in with me would make frequent mistakes, and a lot of it was not, oh, like, just like, oh, it's okay, you can get it next time. In DCI, it was, you have one shot. That's in having to perform every night. That was the mentality that we had to have. But rehearsing every single day, getting better throughout the days, it was like, okay, if I don't deliver the first time, I'm not holding myself up to a higher standard that I did. So that would be the difference between DCI and Blue and Gold March Machine. It's just everyone's mental standards are not the same.
Just finished with lunch. Was in my room doing some work for one of my classes. Now I head to my last class of the day, which is Spanish.
Coming into your second year, what are some of the challenges you had to overcome as a freshman?
Some of the challenge I had to come up with freshman was basically switching playing styles, getting used to not having my parents around me, being like my parents nagging me in my face, like, make sure you get to class, wake up on time, do your assignments. I had to plan all my classes around band, make sure I have to complete all my homework as much as I can before band rehearsal, then even after band rehearsal, sacrificing time to stay up late, make sure all my studies are correct, to be able to continue on marching in the band, because there is a GPA requirement to be marching in the band, to be able to continue that. And I had to regulate a brand new pattern, had to figure out new habits, and learn about myself, how I am as an individual without my parents' support.
So I'm done with my last class for the day. I have about 2 hours before I head to the caf for dinner. My practice starts at 5 o'clock. And so we are at band rehearsal now in my blue and gold with my loyalty shirt. As I head over to the stands to have our stands rehearsal and then field rehearsal. Band in the stands warming up right now. Had to meet up with Dr. Ruff for something. But you can see more footage from the field and what I do during rehearsal.
How was it joining Kappa Kappa Psi as a freshman?
That was, to me, when I first heard of it, I was like, what is this group? And I had a bigger brother who helped me through the freshman year, and it helped me explain like what it means to be a good bandsman, because I've never heard of the bandsman term before, and to teach me through that process. And I had the grades, I had the mentality, and then when going through that process and learning more about the band, learning more what it is to be a brother, how important music is, service, the leadership aspect. And after I finished the process, I learned that I really do love music, and I love marching band, and I believe that becoming a brother of Kappa Kappa Psi, that was something that was right down my avenue into my personality.
What are some goals you have for the Baritone-Euphonium section?
Consistency is the biggest goal. Knowing that if any director, anyone comes into the podium and goes, baritones, play a high B flat. And he goes and gives a downbeat, you can play a B flat, it's in tune, everyone does, there's no hesitation anywhere, no fluffs, it's just perfect. And he releases and he moves on. And it'd be like, that's a good baritone section. When everyone is on the same accord all the time, no one hesitates, it's 100% confidence in knowing that the person to your left and to your right are gonna hold you down when you're at your lowest, and you'll be able to hold them down when they're at their lowest.
You balance school, band, and everything else.
I basically have to write it all down and make sure that my priorities are straight. If I'm not straight with school, can't focus on band, I make sure my schoolwork is up to where it is. And if my schoolwork is up to where it is, I can move on to band. When those two are balanced, I'm going through an easy day. But with life, every once in a while, I have to take time out of my day to just call, text my parents, text my little sister, text my family, text some friends, just to get my head out of band and out of school for just a minute, recollect my thoughts. And when I go back into the normal routine or the normal schedule, I'll be ready to tackle it at 100%.
What do you want your legacy to be as a member of the Blue and Gold Marching Machine?
My legacy at the Blue and Gold Marching Machine is to know that when someone says Aaron Evans, they say, hey, he's a reliable guy. And I love his energy. I love his fire, his passion, that any questions that you need, you can always trust that Aaron has somewhat of an answer or 100% answer, or knows the people that you can direct you to. I just want to be known as someone who is trustworthy and has a passion for music. What's up, y'all? It's 2:50 in the morning. Just arrived at Castle, Wyoming. We're here at our Heisling site. Today's parade day. The Corp is waking up at 7, so we can just begin our day. Only 5 hours of floor time, and then let me show you the place. Basically, this is how everybody sleeps. Air mattresses, sleeping bags, and a sleeping bag. It's our gym. All right, catch y'all in the morning. That's how our drum major wakes us up every single morning. As for me, on this wonderful parade day, since it's in Wyoming and the air is super thin, I had to get myself a little mile in. Got my gallon cooler that we carry with every single day full of water. Now we're off to eat breakfast. So no matter what state we go to, anywhere we go, we have wonderful staff here in this wonderful food truck that feeds us breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a snack at the end of the day. Those will come later, but for now, let's go eat. Breakfast for today, we got potatoes, we got sausage, ham, egg, tortilla, with a little bit of salsa, a little bit of hot sauce today. Jam out. Give me some Gatorade. Once he's finished. Once he's finished, get some Gatorade. Give me some Gatorade. I'm here at our equipment truck. This is where everything is stored for the season. Field lining tape, our uniforms, hats, instruments, drums, all that jazz. Let me go find my stuff. Let's see, number 58, right here. Uniform number 58. Uniforms and hats correspond with each other. There we go. Got that here. Instrument 364. And this bad boy up. There we are. My gloves. My mouthpiece. It's worn out. Close this all up. Store it back in. My horn. Now, off the truck. Got everything I need for the performance today. Horn, hat, uniform. Off to perform. So, since this is a parade day, we have to always look our best at all times. So I gotta go shower, because you can never get in your uniform without taking a shower. And also I have to polish my instrument. I'll show you a little time lapse of how that goes.
Now that the horn is all polished up, I just gotta take it in the shower, get it all washed off, and have a clean horn. Polish here, got my shower stuff, what I'm wearing under my uniform. Let's get ready to roll. Catch you in a minute. Horn's all clean, out of the shower. Now time to put on our halves and our hat and roll out. Welcome to the bus. So basically, anytime there's a performance, we have to get dressed on the bus in our halves. And besides that, we're gonna be heading to our church site, and usually we have time to relax. But this time, since we're running a little bit short on time, we have to get off the bus immediately and get ready to warm up. Say hey guys.
Hey, what's good?
Hey guys.
Who this?
What's up guys?
Who this?
This is all the Hornline people
this?
on the production bus.
New phone, who this?
We're all getting dressed, trying to get ready to go. Hat,
Yeah, we
uniform
are.
folded up, horns ready to go.
Yeah.
Amazing bus driver ready to go.
Oh,
We all
yeah.
about to roll out. It's gonna be a great parade.
Wyoming, baby.
It better be a great. Yeah, I remember that. I haven't gotten my haircut in like 3 years. I mean, I've had friends, but oh my god. My hair was down to there before I got it.
Have you seen that video? The little, it's like doo 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 doo. Like
I know the song. I didn't know there was a video with it.
it was like
I really wish I wasn't
it's like Shrek doing some like really derpy stuff.
There's always
Oh, I think I have seen that.
Yeah.
Hello?
My friends in high school used to be so
One
into
thing
that.
that I got
Whoa.
is that you start computing
Make sure you got your bus legs.
research stuff constantly.
Bus legs, yes. Bus legs on top of this seat. No.
Are you standing on top of the
Some
seat?
of it is. Some of it is. Don't get me wrong, and I know it is.
Oh, come on,
not
I got
all
it.
of it is.
James, can you send me up, man? I had it for a sec.
You act like you think it's funny.
Yeah,
That's
I act
what
like
it
I
is.
think it's funny.
That's why no one likes it. If you didn't act like that, we would be fine with it.
Oh, I hate that my uniform is always still wet.
No.
Trust me,
That's like what Todd
I
said.
know your pain.
I don't even sweat that much, dude.
Todd said
Don't look
no
like a big
matter.
asshole.
Todd said no matter.
Well, just finished the parade for today. Walked about maybe 2.5, 3 miles in this uniform. Played America the Beautiful for the city of Casper, Wyoming. They loved it. I'm tired. The altitude's getting to me. But right now, super hungry. And catch y'all later and see what's up next for today. All right. After the parade, we eat lunch. It was a very good lunch day. We just had chicken breast sandwiches with some macaroni salad and some pears with a little bit of Gatorade. And now it is almost 2 p.m., correct? It's 2 p.m. and we are off to visual block. And basically in visual block, we'll be doing basics. That will just be working on the marching technique, the straight leg. And Steven, what else about visual block that we need to know about?
Bro, what do you need to know about visual block?
What do you need to hydrate?
Hydrate.
A lot of it.
Yeah.
As much as you can.
As much water as you can drink, and then some.
And then some. Because since we're in Casper, Wyoming, and it's roughly 5,000 feet above sea level, we're that much closer to the sun. And it's hot. And it's dry. So we need to hydrate as much as we can, or we'll pass out. But I have like all my stuff. I needed to go back and grab my fanny pack. But the things we'll need for block is you'll need your jug. Steven's got his jug. You need your horn. Boom. You need your fanny pack. I don't know how you can show your fanny pack. Bam! Fanny pack. Your hat is always important, and your backpack. All my stuff's actually right over here. Let's see, here we go. Backpack. Oh. Got my jug. And the horn. Hat and stuff are in the backpack.
But whoa, it's my man Matt. Matt jammed into his headphones, pays no attention. But so basically we'll have visual roughly about 3 to 4 hours a day, and that'll be every day. Depending on where we are, since it's rehearsal days, we have a 4-hour block, and then after that we got brass. So I will catch you guys when it's time for dinner.
Get our butts kicked and drink lots of water.
Exactly. Get our butts kicked, drink a lot of water, so we can become better. And this is
Please rest and get us right.
highly important. So here we got every section, and basically we'll stack their horns together in a certain way. And our color guard is going over to the other turf field. This is in the Toronto High School. We're rehearsing today, and we're on the field. So we got tubas. We'll stack over here. This is the mellophone section. They are in the yellow shorts, as you can see. And the mellophones will always they always stack their horns on the 35-yard line. Jugs in line, horns in line, gloves, sunscreen up. That's what they got to do. Got the 30. We got the baritones, all in blue shorts.
Some of you burly folks move that blocking sled off of our field, please.
Baritones are lined up on the 40-yard line, bells touching, horns to be straight, jugs in line, and then we'll line up our backpacks as well. The tubas are trying to figure out where they're going to stack today. Drum major podium is not built yet. Viz staff putting their sunscreen on, like always. It's hot out here, you know. We got the trumpets over at the other 35-yard line. My boy Roscoe, sipping tea. So you always want to be at block early, so we can always line our stuff up. Here's the trumpets. Always, we got their jugs, horns. We're gonna do our thing today. This is visual, but let me go try to find our caption head. See, he has a couple words for us today. Something, some encouraging words today. Mr. Todd, do you have some encouraging words to say to my band back at home?
Like right now?
Yeah, like right now. Some encouraging words.
Longer, straighter legs. Stand up. Lots of flex. Don't take reps off.
You already here. There it is. Good line up. Good line up our horn. Basically, you want to try to focus on lining up the valve casings.
As mine looks so bad.
As they're tilted.
As they're tilted. But it's actually pretty straight. It's actually pretty nifty straight. Julian with the fresh haircut today. Well, you gotta mess it up, bro.
How's the purpose? Dude, I can feel
Take the jug.
in my scalp already.
Always make sure jugs are touching. All facing the same way. Backpacks all lined up the same way. And, I mean, sunscreen is very important. And this is what we're gonna be for the next few hours until dinner time. Hey, what's up, guys? Hey. This is ready to go. So, it's time for block. Just finished a visual block for today. We are now off to dinner. Visual block was basically consisted of learning a new body, trying to get stuff clean, and also work on the tarps that we have for the show. I will show you those later if I get a chance to. And now I'm off to dinner. Catch y'all later for brass and full ensemble.
Oh, James.
Here, dinner. Got meatloaf, mashed potatoes, some cream corn, banana pudding, and Gatorade from our lovely food truck. I gotta go get in a
You
little
gotta get chocolate pudding.
bit. Nah, bro.
Chocolate.
Nah. Vanilla. So while I sit in the sleeping area for a little bit, let me tell you about what happens a little bit with the troopers. So we usually have blocks, about 3 blocks a day, start with visual, brass, and then full ensemble, a little bit of brass. Today, since we had the parade, we had visual block. Visual block was 4 hours long, and it just consists of whatever the staff wants. And then we have dinner. So dinner is usually an hour long. Dinner is an hour long, and then during that time you get to eat, and then you come back to the sleeping area and relax. Usually people have snacks. You do your dot book, you do drill, you can look over your music, or just completely take a nap. But a couple things is you can never be late to block. Once you're late to block, you get punished. Usually it depends on if you got to run or this feed is wasted a lot of rehearsal time. So that's his missed time you don't get back at the end of the summer. Also, when going through the day, you always got to wear a white shirt and your colored shorts. So blue shorts are for the baritones. You got the mellophones are yellow shorts. The trumpets are red. And during block, you can take your shirt off or whatever, but once you come back inside the building, you always have to have the shirt on, and you can never go into the food line with a shirt off. You always have to have the shirt on. That has just been a rule in the Troopers book, and that's also in the bylaws. Lastly, during the day, so this is going into our last block of the day, so it usually consists of ensemble, and that means when the drum line and the color guard join us, and we run chunks of the show, and also we get to just run over big chunks and make sure everything works together in one cohesive unit, and we do a full run of the show. After the full run, come back in here, have a snack, and then lights out is usually an hour and a half after rehearsal is done. So, catch y'all later, and I'll show y'all full ensemble. Snack is all done. We are now heading off to ensemble, and we might be warming up in subs, which means that each section is going to be separated with their own staff member and warm up as a whole, and then we all come together for full ensemble. But catch y'all at subs or full ensemble. What's up? We don't got time. I think we should get over the subs and then we'll fill up. All right, so we got tarps out here on the field. This is what we have to march on for the show. Pits over here, all warming up, getting ready to go. And now, gotta head over to subs. Boy Josh holding my cooler. What's up? Yeah, he's from Colorado. So, what do you think about this season so far? It's pretty lit. It's pretty lit. It's pretty lit. It's a lot of work, but I think it's pretty all right. But we need to. I hope we're probably not gonna be late. I'm hoping not late. We might be. I don't know.
Zach there? Oh.
Yeah. Zach's here. Oh God. Oh, we about to get in trouble. All right, y'all. Catch y'all in the arc. Catch y'all in a little bit. Here we are. So right now, this is subs. Basically consisted of the sousaphones. Oh, I saw that jug flip, but got it on camera. Got that jug flip right on camera. Dab on them. Nah, but we're here. Subs, you got tubas. People warming up. We got Shane over here. Got the bears, lady bears. Two of the lady bears. Last lady bear right there, stretching. Got Chateau, age out. So right now, we're just gonna warm up together with our section tech Zach, who obviously
Very close to your vocal. As if you're singing through the instrument. The range of the baritone is basically the range of your singing voice.
true words from Zach, our visual tech. Just kidding. He's our baritone tech from our baritone tech and tuba guy. March Cadets. It's going good. We're over here. Yeah, it's a day in the life of Aaron Evans from the DCI. But this is Jake. But we gotta go. We gotta head out. So back to my circle. What's up? What's up, fam? Exactly. Here we go. Time for subs. All right, catch y'all later. Welcome to full ensemble. Everybody's getting ready to go for a full run for the night. People are excited. We're tired. This thin mountain air is really getting to us. But guess what? That's what we gotta kind of do. Got the stairs, getting their things going on for the day. Oh, my boy Squeaky. Here you go. This is the last run through of the day. And I hope we get all ready for it. Let's get ready. Well, just like that, full run is all over. Everybody's all packed up, folded up all the tarps. Kate is leaving. We got staff playing soccer. It's been a good day so far, and we're about to do this post run. Yeah, everybody's heading out. It's been a great day. Catch you on a bit. So it's the end of the day. We just finished rehearsal. So every day after block, We got instruments of light. We'll all line them up evenly. Hats will go here. Jugs will line them up. Backpacks, yard markers for the mellophones. And people got their uniforms hanging up to air dry for another performance tomorrow. And if we go to here, we'll go to my section, the Bears, really short for baritones. And we do the same thing. Basically, we all get our horns. We line them up on order for the morning. Get our backpacks, we line them up as well. And get our jugs. Actually, my jug is out of place. Let me fix that. Details matter in DCI. Every little detail matters. Everybody's getting ready to go to bed. I am still vlogging. I'm still vlogging. I'm still vlogging for the. Oh no. Oh. So, and it's basically the same thing. People bed stack, which means that they'll take their instruments to their own sleeping areas. A couple of baritones did it, and here we got the contras all lined up. Make sure everything is all together. They're not as organized as the Bears, but you know, it's their section. Can't control them, right? But got the color guard, typing their flags, getting ready for the performance tomorrow. Everybody's in their beds, getting ready to go to sleep. And basically for me, that is it. So yeah, try to go brush my teeth in a little bit. Lights out are at 11:30. Lights out is usually just, you need to be in the sleeping area, you need to be quiet. People know you don't have to fall asleep, but it is recommended that you get the most amount of sleep because their staff always gives us 8 hours of sleep every single day, no matter where we are. And I don't have to line the field tomorrow morning, so that's always good. But it is what it is. Thank you for going on this journey with me the entire day. It was crazy. We got a parade, 2 rehearsal blocks, a full run, and hope to see you guys next time. This is Aaron Evans, live from Casper, Wyoming, part of the Casper Troopers, and signing off. Peace.